Hello everyone, sorry that this video took a while to come out for those who saw like a community post like months back. Something about like a down to earth type video. I kinda just got caught up in stuff because life and just other things. But hey, I'm doing it now because why not? Before we get into this, I just want to say like right now I'm just getting off a cold, so apologies if I sound nasally and kind of just dead inside, but like yeah, being sick isn't fun. But yeah, anyways, so what has been up lately? If you're curious, I guess, or something or whatnot, but like honestly not really much other than just feeling really hella unmotivated and not doing much. Just lame life stuff has been kind of getting in the way since May, and I've just been kind of like on a downward spiral sort of. But stuff has been kind of getting better a bit since then. I say a bit in quotation marks. But like, I kind of don't want to really get into it here. But like, well, then again, in the script I kind of talk about it a bit. But like, yeah, whatever. I guess you could just say I'm like seeing the world is kind of like black and gray and just not really seeing any interest as much of other stuff, and just kind of just bored and a little bit scared of the outside world a bit. But hey, I'm willing to make a change at the end of the year, hopefully, if this channel manages to like blow up and all that later down the line. Also, second thing before we jump into this Q&A thing, I'd like to take a brief moment to say thank you for like fucking 200 plus subscribers. I honestly didn't expect that. Expect to get like so much people from like a little silly video I decided to do with my friends because like, hey, I just kind of only did it for myself and just memories for like later online. And like yeah, just thank you in general for those who subscribed, and hope you guys stick around for any future content that comes along the way. Whew, okay, sorry for stalling all this, but let me just jump into the stuff I kind of want to talk about. I guess you could just call it like a self Q&A, since like before I wanted to do like a Q&A, and I asked like in a community post saying, hey, I'm doing a Q&A, does anyone want to ask anything? And I left it up for like a day or two and no one really asked anything, so I kind of just deleted it, and I looked up questions just on the fucking internet or whatever, and I just kind of just picked a select few that I thought it would seem interesting, I guess. But if I ever do a possible future Q&A down the line, just leave comments down below or look out for another community post I do, I guess, if you want. But like, yeah, let's jump into the questions that I asked myself. To be quite honest, I don't really know with what this channel will be like in the future, because like as of right now I just kind of have like the mind of like wanting to be a variety YouTuber and just do whatever I find pleasing to myself, like for example, gaming, funny moments with friends, reviews of games, music stuff, and maybe voice acting stuff, maybe with some friends that I thought of with them at one point, but it's kind of not really gone into play. And same thing with the music, but not like we haven't really done anything with that. But I've thought of like doing music with them because like, oh, excuse me, because, oh, excuse me again. Oh, anyways, yeah, one friend does a guitar and another one sings, or has done like theater stuff and has sung stuff, but I haven't really asked those two of wanting. Well, then again, we have had thoughts. Oh, that's like a fucking kind of a mouthful for me. Sorry, but yeah, we have had thoughts of like just doing maybe music stuff in the future, but I don't know. Also, that voice acting one is also kind of cool because like, I don't know. As of the past like month or two, I've just been getting like comic dubs of stuff and all that stuff. But yeah, it's kind of just like that kind of stuff I'm into, and just kind of just try to find people that like have the same interests as me in the same boat. And then again, knowing how YouTube is nowadays with the algorithm and stuff, it's kind of a bit hard to accomplish and just find people that are into that stuff since the algorithm is picky. Then again, I could always split up my content, but I don't really want to do that because like, I don't know. We'll see about that, but it ain't bad to give it a bit of a thought or something. Sorry, I'm like I have a sick mind right now, so it's just kind of like hard to process words. You know, I'll try to give it a try since I don't really want to work like a fucking kind of boring 9-to-5 job, since that seems kind of like depressing in my eyes a bit. Cause like, yeah, and I'm just kind of then again, I'm kind of struggling with money a bit, so I could probably use that to to try and like upgrade stuff and just get a better laptop, because like some time ago my laptop nearly did like a factory reset and kind of just like nearly deleted everything off of it, because like I was trying to just keep some drives up to date, since I have a thing that like does that. But for some reason, whenever I install like an update for said drive, it just resets the laptop for some reason, and it's like, oh, sorry, you gotta do this and do that. But like, I don't know. This laptop is a pain in the ass, but I'm looking forward to possibly finding a job if I do manage to get one and whatnot. But as of right now, I am looking for one, and I hope I will bust my ass off to try and find, or bust my ass off to like work, because like, whew, I got stuff that's brewing up in my mind that I want to do. I'd say like the early 2010s, the middle of that YouTube era, that really inspired me to do YouTube, like with the likes of Vanoss, PewDiePie, Corey Kenshin, The Rad Brad, and maybe some animation content as well. But then again, my drawing skills are like utter ass. But hey, I have been picking up drawing, so maybe there's a possibility for that, but we'll never know. But as of like right now, I'm just kind of like inspired with the likes of the group chat, or like Isaac Y / Soft Willy and their friends, and with their types of videos, just silly silly moments with friends and the community that they've got. And it's just like, I kind of want to try that, but then again, having a community is kind of just like, I don't know. I've just been reading on stuff with what's going on with them, and I kind of feel bad for them at the same time with what they have to do with parts of their community that are just like hella weird from what I've seen and read. But yeah, I guess also just kind of have like an editing style like with Isaac's, with kind of like a laid back kind of feeling, or laid back kind of type to it. I don't know, that's kind of a weird combination. Stuff that's just like heavily edited, over the top and whatnot, and just also at the same time something that's just calm and collected and all that stuff. But like, I don't know, that's a weird combination, but there's always workarounds for stuff. So, oh yeah, maybe also do some like let's play stuff with friends and all that stuff. Stuff like with what Oni Plays does. I don't know, just spitballing here a bit. As of right now, not much, but I do have a small dream that I want to make big one day. I guess you could say it is a goal, but it's like to meet the internet friends that I've made like along the way, and that bothered to like stick with me up until now, and possibly live together but if I were to hypothetically say this, I'd want to have like a sponsor back us up. Something like with what the group chat has, where they have like gamer subs backing them up, so that they don't have, so that like everyone in that house doesn't have to pay, but like the sponsor behind that is paying for like the housing and billings and all that. But it's just a hypothetical and all that stuff. Oh, right. Right. And possibly to go to like possibly go to Japan as well, and try to visit both the city side and the countryside, since I've been watching YouTubers like the past couple of years that live in Japan or have visited Japan, and people that have done like exchange programs. But I kind of don't have much planned out for the trip as of right now, and I'll probably just put it like on my back burner and just let it sit there and warm up and all that. But then again, I did want to become an English teacher overseas in Japan. That thought still kind of dwindles a bit, but for now I'll just set it aside, since I kind of don't plan on going to college, as said before, at the moment, for now. So, yeah. I'd say just trying to simply grow, since that'll be the tough main goal to accomplish, and trying to collaborate with others if I do manage to get bigger. And maybe having that community as well, because like there's kind of like every community just has like that one super cool side, and then there's always that other part of the community that is just like super weird for some reason, where they just like fucking do like NSFW art of you and shit, and just I don't want that in my fucking community. If me and my group of friends ever manage to get like bigger and put a name to ourselves or something on the internet. But it's just no. If that ever happens, I am putting my fucking foot down and probably just gonna just talk about that shit, and maybe do my best to ignore it. But then again, at the same time, that will catch up eventually. But I don't know. That part we'll have to see about it. I don't know. Alright, that's kind of all the questions I asked myself, so this is the end of the video, and I guess if you guys have any questions for future Q&As I decide to possibly do, leave them down below, and I will use them in the next video. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope everyone has a good day. See ya.